at this time, I'd like to welcome Dr. LeRoy Horton to the stage, a member of the New Dentist Committee, to give the invocation.
All right, well, it seems like the crowd is already warmed up, so I'm not going to do the good evening. But if I said good evening, okay, I'll take that. All right, so when I was looking at the weather app a couple weeks ago about New Orleans, I saw there was a percentage of 30-40% that there might be some lightning striking. Then Lenise sent me a text and said, hey, how would you like to give the invocation? And I said, oh, Lord. I looked at my wife and I said, if they give me the mic and ask to do a prayer, it's going to be 100% lightning striking today. But it hasn't happened yet, so I must still have a purpose. I was very inspired coming here. I've been dealing with the NDA for a number of years. It's very an honor and a privilege to be here. And in deciding on what I wanted to share as part of this invocation and this prayer, I was inspired by a lot of the people that I was talking to, especially today and yesterday, to share this short story with you, and hopefully you indulge my loquaciousness here. So, growing up in a part of the world that I grew up in, I was born, baptized, and raised Greek Orthodox Christian. We lived with my grandparents, which is customary where I'm from. Both my grandmother and grandfather are saints. My grandfather, Dimitri, who was sold into servitude as a child, survived the German prison camps during the occupation. My grandmother, Cristalenia, also sold into servitude at the age of 10 and was forced on the street during the Great Famine, again during the occupation. As I lived with my grandmother, I saw what the scarcity of food in those formative years, of her teenage years during World War II, what it did to her. So we would often have meals where she would allow the family and the kids to eat all the meat off the chicken, and she would only have the scraps. And I saw how affected she was. But she always had this prayer. And the prayer said, and I'll say it in my language first, it said, which translates into, Lord, save all the children of the world and then mine. And that always touched me, even as a young child, hearing someone who, if anyone, had earned the right in her life to receive a blessing, to receive divine intervention. She had the character and the depth of kindness to first pass that blessing on. And what inspired me to want to share that story is my experiences talking to so many beautiful people at the NDA this year, last year, the year before that, who have dedicated selflessly years of passing on blessings. Now, as I've gotten older and I live life, my love for my grandmother, although she's passed, increases to grow because I get it. There's more color that's added to the mosaic of my memories of her because I understand deeper now what sacrifice means as I have kids. And so I want you to let me know, and this is an active group, so please let me know if I'm speaking truth here. Getting here and being here is a blessing. Is that correct? Speaking to you is a blessing. Earning the license and expertise to help others is a blessing. And as I walk around and see generations of our NDA members and affiliates living the life of passing on blessings just like my grandmother did, it warms my heart and fills it with joy. So to those of us with the obvious grades, we received our blessings and we are here passing on that divine power through love, inspiration, mentorship, and knowledge. To my young kings and queens, especially those receiving the award today, please receive these blessings, and as you too will one day become gray and wrinkled, when you're ready, share those blessings with the next generation. So in the spirit of my grandmother, I'll remind you what the prayer is, which is, Lord, save all the children of the world and then mine. If we can bow our heads and we say that together. Lord, save all the children of the world, and then mine. Let me get an amen. Thank you.